is one reason why I have to respect Nmiri Eweilo. It is for the fact that at the height of mgbe oke ite na afio na-eme ife niile na Nmiri Eweilo so n'otu nwa dibịa pụtalụ wee gwa ndị be anyị, no, this is not the way. This is not what we are talking about. This is not who we are. And this is not what we represent. It is rare. Because every other person among them, it is business as usual. And knowing fully well that na a lot of umokolobia buy ni who are kwata ya woto to ifi abani omenana na afi ha n'elu no ukita and ụmụ nkiriko gwa fa na-eje agwọ fa na-eje agwọ wonya melu omenana nke ikpeazụ a ji wee wa ha kan say. So they did not see it fashionable for Nmiri Eweilo ekwuru ebe ọkwụ at that particular time. And that is why he is not and can never be their kind and their favorite Nwadibia. Did you see the kind of noise they make in a Facebook upon the arrest of Akwa Okuko? Did you see the kind of noise they making? Did you see how quiet they were during the arrest of Nmiri Eweilo? In fact, they almost forgot that Nmiri Eweilo was arrested. And you cannot imagine no Akwa Okuko easily into a way easily Nmiri Eweilo. You got to go. Oji buchi even no we carry go one ya na eba na ene ye. You got to go. If one of this broadcast if fele mewo eba kan no we carry go. Kita ake ya no ma kan siwe. Kita ake ya no ma na mmadu na aka ibe. You got to go. Ipo na this broadcast if fele mewo. Chibreze Emmanuel Okpala ọwụrụ na ife na-ekwu ebe a na ịghọtara ya non praise ka na praise, so be it. Watch and listen to what I am saying. You ought to go. Watch and listen to what I am saying. If you pay attention, you will understand what I'm driving. So you see now, that is why you don't see any of them celebrating. Imagine no Akwa. Yeah? Carry his river. Imagine no Eke Hiti. Carry his river. A full noise ya dey maybe nine. What is the lesson he derive? N'ife na-ekwu ife ndị be anyị na-egorify ife ọjọọ, idewe ife ọjọọ dewe ife ọma. Ndị be anyị were ife ọjọọ, ndị be anyị na-thrive n'ife ọjọọ. Ife ọjọọ ka anyị chọziri nya ka anyị na-epraise nya uzi ife onye ọwụna nya duzi fashionable for everybody. Imagine. Okay, do you remember the kind of banter Nmiri Eweilo experienced that time? Okuru about that okite ijima nwafu na ijima anu ahụ mmadụ na iji feri na we na agwa ifa. Ema the kind of banter o nwetara even from Matthias, who is supposed to be praising Nmiri Eweilo, because from all indication it shows that at that particular time na message onyelu with Matthias is supposed to grab, because only did at that time, if I should analyze if Matthias and the Waja ha stand there for Ihu. But what did they do? They came after him. They descended on him because he said the truth. That truth okulu ife ha na protect, ife fa na defend. So you will not see them celebrate. We are not celebrating. The only thing we are celebrating is the victory of Soludo Nandotwe over Ndehodulai Ramson na southeast. Yes, the only victory, the only angry I want in Wewo na Chineke ji Soludo we Kwalungwolo. So also now the only celebration I know. But if I should choose between two evil, the one who is the lesser evil, then Nmiri Eweilo is definitely the lesser evil. Yes, if I should choose between two evil, then I will choose the Nmiri Eweilo, because he is the lesser one. That man wonya wolf wonye sunu nyemma ya wi ge yente. continuously on a day maybe program here every Sunday. There is no way ESC will get 4 Sundays. Iya muta 1 or 2 about Igbo. Yes. Iya muta really 1 or 2 things about Igbo, about who we are as Igbo. Teaching ye do very matured, very understanding, like you can understand him clearly more than Manzidibia. Yes, teaching ye only teach ona akuziri ife maka ndị Igbo, ife ona akuziri setu anoluke efifie na anyago. You want to go? So, Adama eje na page Nmiri Eweilo ka nje mụrụ maka ife a na-ekwu sọbari jikwụsị sọbari jigara ese. Ife na-ebuje na page Nmiri Eweilo wo ka nje mụrụ maka nkuzi gbasara ndị Igbo. O Nmiri Eweilo kuziri ndị mmadụ ife gbasara alụsị, etu esi ewu alụsị. In fact, he taught a lot of people about who we were as Igbo people and who we are today as Igbo people, where we are going as Igbo people. I've learned a lot from his page. At least he will say that there is 1 or 2 you are learning from this man. Every day, and let me tell you something different from Nmiri Eweilo and the Anomatic Akatikolo Ndedipianina. If I name go on if na ha ebule go anaga ebule go na make us ubone ke na for that guy ko na be that kind of lifestyle. That guy had be that kind of lifestyle. Yes, if I will go on if na kwa na man pass man a load to call here bundle ego say to abulie n'aka ana deceive gari umazi. You want to go ana butu gari mu umazi buy into ije bambo. Onye na-eme magic ya ha na-eme chacho ni na ha na-eme mmụọ ha damba. How many times can I have that young guy on a that kind of life? On a live a very matured life. No wonder ejuejebe emakwife wona ejerube nwa dibia at this particular time. Just search shabe nwa dibia after something do incriminating. Then you can only differ with him. Now the issue of faith now. The only place now you can differ with the Nmiri Eweilo now the issue of faith. No believe ever. Go and believe ever. Keki yesu we me. Osiebo believe. Believe zebi believe. Or ni say je believe ebo believe. That is the only difference. So the understanding of where you should be heading with him do very clear. Obolonda musuni na eji. Nda musudu na mmadu. You want to go? That guy don't know ka oye chifada. I'm sorry to say this. That guy no ka oye chifada. The only place he will as a Christian differentiate we go na Nmiri Eweilo no believe ni ife chinde to am go believe na chinde to. In other words, it's all the ke conquer wonya you will not have much work to do. But kelebe EAC we my waka na ebe akwa eke hiti mampasmano JCN akuna latugo obiada ada na okija name them ndaka juofo ni na kirafa nke ebere bad no na asaba alusi ego kire bi EAC we my waka nda wunde G4 jo wela na isi nda wunde G4 jo wela na isi. These people have little or no understanding about Igbo people, about Igbo race, about who we are as Igbo. They don't even know anything about our culture and tradition. If Ibe ha na-eme omenala ha nwa na-eme omenelu ha si etu adala omenala bai chi kwụgharị isi chikọrọ ụmụazị bai niile wee ha na high jump ha na-agba makwa ife wu na-ejerube nwa dibịa n'elu keta mechasịa sachin be ebute who something do incriminating on Nmiri Eweilo. Adama ekwiri ye ekwuwe na no maka Nmiri Eweilo in this direction a long time, even before Soludo we wobata ndo operation Udo gashi. Onye ona na follow page mu ya mana if I should choose at all I will always choose Nmiri Eweilo because ekwi na lu ugboro ne onwere for the ya wo na eme stand that young man. Look, in this issue of Olu Soludo, I know that it will look like he has disagreed with the governor in some places, but the only place ebe odifal with the governor wogono na governor kwuru na Anambra State is a Christian state. That is the only place. Another place uno gwara ya nya okenolu inyocha ha nya sikwaturu ndị ọdịnala wee wepụta ndị ya enyocha fa sejenasi from ndị ụka wee weta ndị ya bịa nyocha ha okwu oye ka ha dụrụ ya. If they analyze it or do okay, so be it. But he never disagreed with the governor on that Okite and Umuajogu level. Yes, he never disagreed with the Nmiri Eweilo so na only concord with the governor that no one in that direction. The very okay. That is to show you no na ya akwụhọ. I am waiting for the day some of nda ya pụta. I got to go put a mega pono, condemn if it John Joe, if I don't know. Abalamuno Suno Namune me for Joe. I got to go sit down. You are mocking him before. Now you change topic. Gerard the more reading is different, understanding is different. Watching is different, understanding is different. Ona hono hawule so Matthias with Matthias. Unu ni newu itibore bo. Itibon konkuno ni newu. Unu nwere nte. Mana unu enweghị ụbụrụ. Unu ji understand. And that is the only problem unu nwere. Unu lack the ability to understand. Amụrụ onye buru unu du buru eku unu bụ. Amụrụ ife onye buru unu ụdị buru eku unu bụ. Unu bụ buru eke ka Matthias. So unu isi etu akpụghị wanya na-ege ntị. Ekwu ife niile anyị ekwukwuchasịcha ọpụ na ife niile ekwuru ya adọ black and white, written in black and white. Still, you people cannot comprehend. So I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Yeah? I don't blame you. I reported about the arrest of Nmiri Eweilo. I gave the details of the arrest. Even in that video, I said part of Ifa Nkuleba. Even in that video, ebe report or arrest Nmiri Eweilo. Ask them na mo mano yejebata because Nmiri Eweilo do different from the kind of Ndewa Dibia I'm an Anambra State here. I made reference to that in that video. Mano they too cannot understand because no bro hand is still to a plot. So if you have show he made a little controversial video. They cannot understand. He used okay if I sarcasm video. They cannot understand. There is waiting in a video. They cannot understand. Afubo munde bubule eke kanda leso Matthias. Afubo munde bubule eke. Eto ka Yesu we kpoge wanya. Na iku ivi na ekukuchasha or drop one comment ya. Iye chekwo no na page onye ozo ka choro ije de that thing. We be dey na page. O mgbo de kwari over and over again. Iwe ma dukwa na onye do to a dukwa video email ko na comment. Something do entirely different from video email. Those are the people we are dealing with. So I understand the go. Somebody do come, I understand the go. Yes, if Oji do ka say na if the mama na effect. You gotta go. So nde do come understand the go. Yeah? All the videos about Nmiri Eweilo, including nke mmeri yesterday ebe na agwo no, abi nwanne nya ebe na agwo no. Na Nmiri Eweilo na-eje sashimbe. I also made it clear that na-eje sashimbe no nweghị ife afụlụ. I made it clear na-eje sashimbe and no nweghị ife afụlụ. Mana ị na-ekwu n'enu na-ekwu n'ana. Ha enweghị understanding, and that is the problem we are having. They don't have one single understanding. I'm in a different faith from Nmiri Eweilo. You gotta go. But if I should look at that freedom of worship, I will leave that one for Nmiri Eweilo. That is why in Jesus now the only place I need to follow in the issue of faith. Mana ebe I na akwaha no we problem wo. Na nda na-eme alụ. Those people na-eme alụ. those people anachana ụmụ okorobịa be anyị n'iyi na site ụfọdụ n'ime ha ego tụrụ ụfọdụ n'ime ha na high jump. Ịma ụmụ dimkpa one be anyị nọ na different prison yard n'obodo oyibo because na agwọrọ ha ọgwụ gwa ha bụrụ na ọgwụ pụwa na machine ahịa edictate na machine ahịa afọ ụnụ ha bụrụ ọgwụ ahụ pụọ na Thailand, bụrụ ọgwụ ahụ pụọ na India, bụrụ ọgwụ ahụ pụọ na China, bụrụ ọgwụ ahụ pụọ na America, ejide ha. Ụfọdụ n'ime ha nọ na prison yard, ụfọdụ n'ime ha egbugo ha egbuo, ụfọdụ n'ime ha esentence go ha tụọ ọnwụ aka ya egbu ha egbu. Ịma mmadụ one ha gwọghị n'ala ọgwụ odechi ka onye ahụ welu juo ohi, onye ahụ pụọ n'ụzọ ejide gbagbuo ya, so many of them. Ịma mmadụ one ha tinalụ na high jump material a eji wee gwọrọ ha ọgwụ ha gbagharịba, ụfọdụ n'ime ha abụọ mmadụ ka anụ sọsọ ka e wee weta material a eji wee gwọrọ ha ọgwụ. Ịmakwa alụ ndị a na-eme ka nna jụrụ. So where we differ with some of them is not just based on belief or based on faith. Where we differ with all these people are in a way na alụ ha na-eme na ala Igbo ka nkụ, and they need to be put on check, which is exactly what Soludo did. Now, to show you that Soludo is not against onye na-eme ọdịnala, Soludo is not against mmadụ elu dibịa, ọkwefu na Nmiri Eweilo eje na bata jụzie onwe gị ajụjụ ahụ, kere ife kpata na that favorite somebody si n'ezigbo mmadụ n'oche ọbata fe na-eme ụfọdụ na ha na-efe ego, andọ ife ego a ka ụfọdụ ndị okenye be anyị ji wee hapụ ọrụ ha ya ada alụ ife wee mebie. Ife ego a akwago oji gaadị akwagolu nke a dị afọ ife ọsọ kwara akwanya na emi immunity cover ya. That is the problem. Nmiri Eweilo kwuru what is obvious. Look, I have about how many videos here of ụmụazị nọcha within the age of 20, 19, 18. Ma onye nke bọọlụ Nneka anụ na nwa dibịa gwara ya paasị ahụ mmanya ọ ya eje wota ka e wee gwọrọ ya ọgwụ ego. A na-agwa ahụ na ụmụazị na-efu steady, na mmadụ na-efu steady sọsọ because na achọrọ ịgwọ ọgwụ. Nmiri Eweilo kwuo ya unu descend ya on him because na o suppose he ikwu eziokwu, because na ọ na-agwa ndị mmadụ si nụ na ajọ ọgwụ ụnụ na-agwọ pụọ, na-agwa ndị mmadụ look at the effect of this ọgwụ ụnụ na-agwọ. Are you not supposed to support him ka ime ka ụmụ okorobịa wee fụ the adverse effect of ụmụ ajọ ọgwụ a ha na-agwọ? Ife unu mere owo unu descend ya on him, gwa n'okwu ala ọnụ na ọtụrụ ụga asị ifu na mbụ ife a na-egosi na news steady ka ị na-asị na Nmiri Eweilo okwu ala ọnụ. Ụfọdụ n'ime ha sị na Nmiri Eweilo okwu onye kịta ọdụka ha sị na ọ na-ajustify ire ndị mmadụ na ọgwụ ego dị eziokwu na iweba imagine. So mpụta kwuo zudebe ohi na ohi adịghị mma na izu ohi ya eli dị utu ebe dị otu a. What I am actually confirming to people, is it not obvious? Or na people ada afụ ụzọ, ndị mmadụ onwe ha anya ha ada afụ ụzọ everyday na news ka anyị na-afụ ya, everyday na Facebook ka anyị na-afụ ebe nwoke bụrụ enyi nwaanyị so ka o wee were ya wee je mee plus. Anyị na-afụ ya steady na news. Even within the last 1 week, 2 weeks, enwekwala how many reported issues involving ndị Igbo around this same area. This is nwa dibịa pụtara na-agwa ụnụ na ife dị otu a na ife dị otu a dị njọ, si na ebe ahụ gbafelu unu descend ya on him. Ọwụna onwe nwa dibịa supposed o favorite Matthias na ndị otu it should be Nmiri Eweilo. Yes, it should be Nmiri Eweilo, because any form of all these things ndị a na-eme kasị gosi one video, you can only show me 1 or 2 ebe Nmiri Eweilo pụtara kwụrụ na-efe kasị ego na-enwe nka majik ya ndị a na-eme. Ụfọdụ nwere ike sị m yes na na-abịa dedicate moto na-eme Thanksgiving na-eme nka, mana etu o si wee program ife ahụ na-eme it's not even attractive for people. You got to go, because you can hardly see Nmiri Eweilo ebe ọ na-eke ite, ebe ọ na-agwọ ọgwụ. Ihe afọ ebe ọ na-agwọ ọgwụ ifube na Nmiri Eweilo ebe ọ na-agwọ ọgwụ ka njọ ga ajụjụ. jee wetara m vidio Nmiri Eweilo ebe o gosiri ebe ọ na-agwọ ọgwụ because Nmiri Eweilo believe ọ na-egwọ ọgwụ fe Nmiri Eweilo believe ọ na-ịchụ aja ịghọtara Nmiri Eweilo believe ọ na-ịchụ aja n'ije na mmiri n'ije ma ụmụ ife mana Nmiri Eweilo believe ọ na-ịgwọ ọgwụ o believe ọ na-ịgwọ ọgwụ ịghọta ka ife a na-agwa wetara nwa single video ebe Nmiri Eweilo na-agwọ ọgwụ ebe ifuru Nmiri Eweilo ebe ọ na-agwọ ọgwụ ihe weta nwe that is why o ji wee jee na maka ife ahụ ị na-eme expect anyị afụ n'ụlọ agwụ ya afụghọ ya unlike ndị ya wee bata n'ụlọ agwụ ha ihe afụ more than 5,000 ego a napụrụ ụmụazị be anyị wee gwuo oke ite ahụ alụ ọrụ kere ebe ndị nwe ite niile ahụ ite Obi Kuba na ọdọ ebe ahụ ite Asamma ọdọ ebe ahụ ite Onyeka Ibe Agwa ọdọ ebe ahụ ite Ebilod ọdụdị ya ana m ajụ ajụjụ kenu ndị nwe ite niile ahụ adọbala ebe ahụ. That is why they cannot celebrate his release. We are not celebrating it. Remember, the only thing we are celebrating at this time is God sending somebody like Soludo, even though Nandudo Gachia Jialo Jobo. But yes, Olona Ganiru. If not for anything, Sanity Abatago na Facebook. They no longer come to Facebook to come and disturb us. Update has an update. For the name ha abandon the Facebook page ha Buffalo. Ụfọdụ n'ime ha abandonụrụ Facebook ha gbafelu. That is what we are celebrating. Yes, Frank Owela Bidalo. I wonder why he should even attack Nmiri. The message Nmiri message Matthias should be proud of. That is to show you that those guys will something they are hiding in their skeleton. That is why they will go 95% against church, then they will go 5% slightly just to do camouflage. How we deceive why can we change on the same page? But you people cannot deceive us. You cannot deceive us. On Facebook I was waiting. Na Facebook. Do you know how these guys have advocated for the release of Akwa? Do you know how these guys have advocated for the release of Ndojoa Ejicheji? Did you hear any of them say nini about Nmiri? Mamba arrested, yeah? Yeah? You see? Okay. My brother, the message. Keda. I have a message either. But sad enough, for as many as people who may expect, all na ekwo na ndị Zion mere ife dị otu a ndị Zion mee ife dị otu a o wee wụrụ na onwe ife mfụrụ ndị Zion mere ka m pụta openly bido sịwa na ndị Zion mere ife a. Do not wait until I do that before you love me. Don't even love me completely. Pata. I don't need that love, honestly. I hope you people understand Ezugo, and if you understand Ezugo, understand me very well. Nobody can pay me. I repeat it. Nobody can pay me. Iwele ego ne iyeju we kwụ m ụgwọ. Nye ubile ya kwuni. Ị ga-akwuni. So it's so sad that some of you na Zion na akwụ anyị ụgwọ, and people do kacha iso ma amafa ndị enweghị ike ilinwu 3 square mil in a day pụta ha emeghepụ ọnụ na ọ na Facebook na-ekwu na ndị dị ka ezugbe ha na-akwụ ha ụgwọ. Biludo ọfụma ka ezugbo before ikwu okwu ịkwụ mmadụ ụgwọ. That is what I'm saying. You want to go? So whatever thing you see me, Zion abụrụ the only church nọ n'ụwa support God. During the time of Jeremiah, I was there. During the time of Jeremiah, Omotofufoye, I defended Jeremiah also. Even when a lot of people were failing to do so. I've never met with Jeremiah. I've never sat down with Jeremiah. I've never discussed with anybody, even from that side. For me, I feel Pastor Mary for joy with the evidence no Mary for joy. Or how this nonsense and apply to guy in Facebook. When I want to some of us now thinking very far. So all only believe in and always ball, man, because of me perceive look that na Zion na kumo wo can we defend her. Now because of that, no we even name na no matter how prove forget about it. You want to go? Forget about it. Oboso na Zion ye me ife mmadu nwere ike iji wee gwa ha okwu. I will be the first to say it on this page. But for now, nkonuko niile ahụ. You got to go. Nkonuko niile ahụ unu na-ekonuko. Una eji enweta people like me and Ezugo. Mụnwa wezugo. Una eji ewe nweta nwum. Ono si na ndị Zion na akwụ m ụgwọ, so be it. I accept. Onwe onye ya apịa metara. Onwe onye ya eti m ife. Ya kwuchi n'ime ụzọ jụ na ma ya aga. Ebe ya bịachi n'ime ọnụ anji ekwu okwu. That is it. You got Zion, there will stand. Tomorrow, next, and next tomorrow. Yes. Until such a day, we will see kolo. Man, always something you cannot prove. Something even the court has failed to prove. Onyono say no me arrange testimony. Police make arrest. Upload the Zion. Apple na J court. Up till today, none of you, not even the court or anybody involved, has been able to point out the involvement of Evangelist Ebukobi in that. Kelonye, or does it mean that police jidere this girl, this woman? Now this woman, na police made this woman who only had a confessional statement. They couldn't do that. Even when the girl who people do independent from Zion Mary arrest, still nobody was able to point out involvement of Zion in that particular matter. Some of you can make a arrange. Now that case is a good case for you to actually prove involvement in the Zion there, because you may decide to take it up. But just like others, some of you ran away and you allowed the matter to go down there. So, how are you going to convince me? Or do you think that the testimonies in Melu, you will believe in anointing and call of evangelist Ebukobi na Facebook? Then you must be deceiving yourself. Because some of you who are the critics of evangelist Ebukobi, I am now diverted now because of long message Mmadu sent them. In fact, let me read it out. One thing I will not do is to mention the name of that person. Also, Ezugo, my brother, let me tell you this. There is this you have, but few people in Igbo land don't have. But the only thing that is making it not to show well is because you are siding one place. Yeah? It's because it's because you are siding one place. This is preventing you from being what God made you to be. Had it been that you are neutral, it will help in making that star in you to shine. Look, I am a Christian, a born again Christian, but people are made to be truth teller without any fear or favor. You are doing it, but for the fact that maybe you are working for Zion, it's making you not to reach up to that potential. Naturally, you have, because it's sometimes you bend yourself to make sure that your postulations side with them, no matter any situation. I understand that too. I am not saying that what they do is bad or not. My main subject is, I don't know how to explain this, but you have the star that those few don't have. No, as truth sayer in community. I don't know how to explain this, but you have the star of those few that know as truth sayer in the community. You have the wisdom and the intelligence and the star too. You see? So, thank God that you understand that Namu will star. Thank God that you understand that na God will wisdom. Thank God that you understand that na God will be intelligent. But you are simply failing to understand that that intelligence and that wisdom and that star may be what is shining in what I am doing in regard to Zion ministry. Because you seem to agree with every other submission I have tendered, except that has to do with Zion. Now, my brother, I don't want to mention your name, but I believe you are watching this program right now. I want you to genuinely send to my inbox again 1, 2, 3, or 4 reasons why you think I should go against Ebuka and Zion ministry. And since you say you are a Christian, I will want you to also confirm to me if Zion is a Christian organization or not. I want you to clarify to me whether Zion is a Christian organization or they are not. Since you say you are a Christian, I want you to drop in my inbox also the reasons why you feel I should go against Zion. Tell me one thing that has been proven beyond every reasonable doubt, and the more ways you go can you put another one. If you show me that tomorrow morning, I swear to God, I will on my camera and I will address Zion ministry in such a way that you will be proud of me. You cannot show me one. Is it that you want me to believe today that the God I worship is not a miracle God? Remember what I said here. Most of the critics of Zion actually watch open heaven more than me. The day Evangelist Ebuka gave a prophecy about Ezuko, it was people who tagged me multiple times to that particular video. Before I even went to that, most of those critics, they are up to date more than me in watching open heaven. They watch open heaven every minute, every second. The testimonies I have that made me to know that Evangelist Ebuka will call. Abulonke anetina Zion prayer movement. Obulonke anetina Facebook pages. They are the testimonies in them one-on-one share go to me. It is the encounter in them one-on-one share go to me. That those testimonies they make their way now any Facebook platform, any social media platforms. So if you want me to criticize Zion because of what is being showed on Facebook, what of those ones of people that did not make its way to any social media edition? I got those testimonies personally from people. What do you want me to do about that one? Have you seen? That is why I am waiting for a day. And the people know, always somebody. Because o nwere onye nchọ ka njụọ maka biko Oga Amadike Obaka. It's been a long time I saw his comment or his engagement in Facebook, except if I am not being too active, maybe if I hope he's alright. Oh no, that person should tell him that Nezugo na Juese Amadike Obaka. Oh no, that person should tell him that Nezugo na Juese. Or no, na watch this broadcast because Amadike Obaka. I think it has been a long time. I saw your comment, or I even saw you appear on my program, or even your comment. So I hope you are okay. I hope you are okay. So let us continue. Yeah? Let us continue. I want somebody to tell me one reason, proven beyond every reasonable doubt, why you think I should come out on Facebook and say bad thing about Zion when I have not seen anything. Yes, I have not seen anything. And like I said, the testimonies I am counting on, it's not even those testimonies you see on Facebook. They are personal encounter of people. Those people who did not even have time to come to. In fact, some of them, when they received those testimonies, when they received those they even walked away. Some of them never even go back to Zion again. You see? So how do you want me to handle this? In all honesty, I like it when my fans, especially those who say they love me, I love it when some of them raise some points or issues of concern, just like this same person sent the message in our inbox now. He has raised some concern, and I am asking him. There are even people who are putting in money here. They are putting in money here. Franco will have a stake go 1 million. Ekenen Naman is stake go 100,000, making it 1 million one. Show me one. Even the case of Lovette that was arrested by different people, you were still not able to show us up till now involvement of Zion in that particular thing. Yeah? Involvement of Zion. You cannot show me one. Yeah? So how do you want me now to go against those people? That's you just want me to go against them for what? Because of the people who I know their agenda. Somebody do a moment of truth can never say anything good about these people because we know his agenda. Somebody like Matthias can never say anything good about them. Waja, name them. Obi, name them, all of them. We know their agenda. Those people made their agenda clear from day one. So what else? Okay, let me say. Somebody said, I hate your father. I hate your father. And I don't want your father to exist. Do you think there is anything your father can ever do to please those people? The answer is no. So how do you want me now to start judging your father based on the words of those who hate him? I'm asking you. How else do you want me to judge? Okay, Wilfred Franklin, no. Is in the first two no. Odomanya na Wilfred Franklin and is in the first two sadu homma. In fact, no hana bona ano ogu no onye full opportunity ye wopibe. Nchozie ime inquiries about Wilfred Franklin. Ejekume ezinne. Onchi ime inquiries about ezinne. Ejekun Wilfred. Imana nwere ife ọzọ nnacho. Yeah? Imana nwere ife ọzọ nnacho. Shiobi diora mma. I'm heading to 40 years. You got to go. In fact, I can comfortably tell you that even now to Ziketawo, pololom to 40 years. and I don't think no na-eje 40 years may go travel jee ma be ndị ọcha jee ma be ndị isi ojii na ọ be ndị ọcha na ọ be ndị isi ojii. I don't think na onye ahụ ka wụ obere isi nke na ya ada agwa m efe na agwa m. You cannot tell me. If at all there is a reason for me to say if you could ever, I must have experienced it. So at this age in there, I don't even expect somebody to come and start telling me if he is now. As you go, my brother, stay away from religion. It is illusion and full of lies. Man, any woman nilo. Ebi rice before hanya. But religion is illusion. You gotta go. Eje bulu opesi na shimadu be haje mwayoko. Epita na Facebook babamba. Epita na Facebook babamba. Kerifi na babamba when you know that religion is illusion. Can't you take it also that now those ancestors are the that is also illusion? You might as well assume that they are not anywhere. That that they may not even never on a hand today. There was any connection between us and them. Why can't you assume that? The only place able na religion, na spirituality, abro an illusion. Wo no obia ha na ebe ndị nna nna ancestors unu bido ha justice for ancestors una na advocate for ancestors ndị nwụrụ anwụ ndị mahọ obulu ogbu isi mahọ obulu ogbu afọ mahọ ọda ngwọrọ mahọ. You don't know, but you know that religion is illusion once it has to do with Christianity. So I was saying something. Two people, you know that this one doesn't want this one to exist. This one doesn't want this one to exist. You want me to start judging matter based on their opinion. I cannot do that. But Matthias from today to Echinine, he can never admit anything good about Ebuka. He cannot. He cannot. He say a lot of things that doesn't add up, and yet those people who are on the same line with him because they have sworn that they don't want this particular religion to exist again. All those people who are saying that, they all have one thing in common, which is good. They are antichrist. We are our ancestors. Omoke na atụrụ mmanya, omoke na agoluzu. Ana m ajụrụ gị ajụjụ. Shobi dị ọra mma ịma na eme unebido ịtụ logic enweghị isi. Omoke na atụrụ mmanya ọkụ, ibulite ụtala ka ilie. Omoke ị na-emela ụtala atụpụrụ n'iri. Ichinye m ụtala ịkpọ m oku nni, akpọ maka mụ na ya alacha jụọ dị nni afọ. Ọ na mụnwa dụ ndụ ka ị na-emela ụtala suru n'ofe tụpụrụ n'iro. Ọmụnwa dụ ndụ ka ị na-agha rice agapụ n'ilo ka m bịara iwe asa ọkụkọ. Ana m ajụ ya ajụjụ. Ọmụnwa dụ ndụ wezugo ka ọ na-eme ịgbalụ mmanya ewu igelu n'ilo. Ana m ajụ ya ajụjụ na ọ kwesịrị our ancestors, because as far as I'm concerned, ancestors ị na-refer to ị na-agapụ ife n'ilo wu ndị nwụgola anwụọ. Why are you calling them? It is not illusion. Here, spirituality will come into existence. We know. That is why we already know where they stand. No matter how they try to come out to do logic against spirituality, we know that the only place where they believe that spirituality exists is not that corner, Ebefano. We know. Those people make the final of their stand. You don't expect anything good because none happen. As far as Ebe Onye Nakokano, we know. So, to my brother who sent me a message, show me one good reason why I should say something bad against Zion ministry. And I promise you, you will see the stuff Ezugo is made of. I promise you. Show me one. But not based on judgment of those who don't want Zion to exist. Not based on judgment of those who don't want even Christianity to exist. Not based on judgment of those people who have declared themselves antichrist. Yes, not based on those people, on judgment of those people. Now, as I was saying before, this is the same way they come against anybody. They come against anybody. If I have Nmiri Eweilo, or no other Nmiri ground here, that is why they wish no perish in immediate detention ever honor. They wish. But Soludo, Chineke just wolu ike Soludo. We prove na Soludo is not after African traditional religion, but not after those people who are practicing evil. Now the guise of African traditional religion. Show video ramma. Or how many fi in a bekita can na jo. Even na jo no question na aye kweza. Or kweza kamu no obijelu na Facebook one certain time when na me program. Enjoy believe on spirituality. He said he believe on spirituality. Mwetwa he believe na reincarnation. He said yes. Mwese reincarnation is it not an act of spirituality? When you believe that somebody will die and the soul will come back again and germinate through another stomach, is it not act of spirituality? He said yes. Njoru, he believe in wafa. He said yes. Mwese mmadu wu giri nana, mmadu wu oji nana, mmadu wu okute nana. Kele mmụọ na-agwa onye ahụ okwu ọ na-agwazi gị. Yes, okay. Okay. Hey, show video ramma. Okay, Kamana Maya invite Google. I think I'm in the mood for this discussion. Yes, I'm in the mood for this discussion.
Hello, go back.
You are welcome. Every
Oh, I can't know yet. I go. I'm back here somewhere. I go some. I'm back here somewhere. Oh, be big up for I will be.
Okay. Now, we're going to I'm going to comment.
Oh, me, man.
Emani blue one logic ya bi o to mana I to kwa nka abania.
That is necessary. You got to get.
Oh, well, I didn't try to do better on if he did.
Okay, all right, okay.
Yes, but I'm more happy with the issue of religion because it is an illusion. Then, when you get the issue of illusion and ever, then I made a reference to our ancestors. I asked you a question which you have failed to answer. Should I ask you that question now?
I'm going to draw me the question.
Okay.
Yeah.
By you na religion is illusion. You gotta go. And you know that our tradition, now you will the aspect of that tradition, an African traditional religion, that is folks religion. We cannot run away from it. It is a religion. That act that has to do with that spiritual whatever thing I name is purely religion. Now, Obi, actually, Oji, who the na ị na-aga ọjị ikelu ihe a isutu ụtara inye eri iwolo ofu swallow nke isi a tupu ya n'ilo ịghapara isi ihe eri ịghapụ ya n'ilo first wee ribe ịgbata mmanya ya aṅụ ịghapụ ya n'ilo first wee ṅụba kelu ndị na-aghapụrụ ya
ndụ a na maka na ọrụ ndụ nna nna anyị jiri ego ndị yatago we give reverence to them as a kind of respect, we kind of homage. That's what we do. But all the back if you go, what we buy she where do which is true not naiva. Yet we kind of And when we look at African religion, we don't have religion. Yet I go, we harmonize with nature. Yet I go, that's who we are. All God just group our culture and tradition together, call our religion. And when we look at African religion, we don't have such.
Okay.
Yeah, we harmonize with nature. Yeah, I am religion.
So,
Yeah.
so ka nghọta ife ị na-ekwu ọfụma esi na ị hapụrụ ya n'ihi na-enye ndị ana and wee sị na ndị ana ahụ wụ ndị nna nna anyị ha ndị ngwụla anwụọ.
Yeah, yeah. Because I want their representative today. All about Mutara and I am not there.
The fact is that they are normal. The fact is that they are normal. They have fight, and they have gone. So now,
all transformation, they have transformed into us.
Had that in me. You assume that Mahabena will look right?
Yeah, that's it, yeah. Oh, belief system, yeah.
And I put a physical belief system. That's what I'm
saying. Don't believe. You just believe. Don't believe.
Again. When I do, aha, Naka Haka Jabia Wurunia, or even more, go through the hand of guy is more. Where they are spiritually, but not physical. Because I'm going to for the
changing. Nothing changes. Nothing changes.
Okay, nothing
in our Igbo cosmology, I remember guy named to another asabele anarafia. The belief now. Na ewe na ọ abịa na mmụọ bịa ihe ebe elu it's just a belief that is what it's going
but he believe na but I don't know it's a belief system and you believe right.
Now because I'm aware of life now.
Okay, so he believe and because he believe he believe on our world, right?
Oh, okay, like what? What do you think? You know, to follow my money to follow me.
Why you indulge in a practice that doesn't work?
That's good. Also, are you going to run away from your shadow? Oh, now about the sing God today. Now in about Christianity, now fight and the rest. Now Makanya, now even about I have those homogenic in nature. Oh, when I about our swap feeble. Whenever I shall buy and ask to buy and swallow to Swani.
Okay, I have to get him at our swap feeble because now last time when I understand the fact that name on an Igbo. And now for the fact that for the fact that name on an Igbo, because now that everything you need in this life to survive is not all about you being an Igbo man. The reason and the proof to that is because you left the Igbo land, you left it, Egafelu Mini, plane, because you know that there is something you cannot find in an Igbo. So it goes a long way into proving to you that there are so many things you can achieve in this life that it is not anything that has to do with Igbo land that will make you to achieve that. You are traveling to Obodo Iwo, confirm that to you.
Yeah,
you are leaving the shores of your ancestors. You left your ancestors, you went to another land, and the truth and level of other people's ancestors left and they default to you. Now, here lies the question. Okay. See, na mụnwa wee Igbo so the religion ahụ wụ religion ndị obodo ọzọ na-ege ntị esoziri religion ahụ nke ndị obodo ọzọ ha bụsi ụzọ n'usoro nke ndị nna nna anyị ha and na ịgwago m na that wu an illusion that it doesn't work. And they confirm kwana n'alụ nkịta na nke ndị nna nna anyị ha ahụ na ọ dakwa alụ ọrụ and na ngụnwa wu obi sịrị na ihe ahapụ na ya ịnwa na ọ da alụ ọrụ but ya ahapụ ya mana ị chọrọ na nke m nọ na ya da alụ ọrụ and iwuriri iwu na mma hapụ ya naanụ the reason iji wee sị na mma hapụ ya ewu because na nọ nke ndị ọzọ. Is it right now na ngwa gị obi na osi obodo ahụ ị nọ na ntaba because na ebe ahụ ị nọ wụ ancestors ndị ọzọ wụ ndị wụ the owners of that land. You need to come back to your ancestors because that is where you rightfully believe, you rightfully belong. Ọwụ na understand ife niile m kwuru jụkwa m na mma agwa.
Okay, there you go. That's what we call practicality, right? I'm here. Yet I go to survive. I'm a wall, yet I go something in Jaka. Yet I go my point. I I'm here that way, Bele, Diego Shinu, where that. Hello, then I didn't know. I'm that way, Bele, Diego Shinu, where that. I'm a wall, just like, you know. I'm here to religion. These are two different things altogether. Then I do. I don't know
ị na-arụ ọrụ ka egosi n'elu ka na ihe ekpekpere ka egosi n'elu daa.
Yeah, of course. I don't make people like egosi n'elu. I gotta work.
Ọkwa mana mụ wee Christian, right?
Yeah, of course. Christian is just that he believe in Christ ideology.
Emmanuel am bi there na nna m ụgwọ na maybe free.
I mean, likewise, everybody. You want to go to phone or you have one bills. You take yourself.
Thank you very much. When I did na phone now, eme program ni na eme na mu guru nya phone e to ko
Of course. Why not?
So
we couple gift. We couple you go there go. The most important the point one you use the phone. Yes.
Okay. So what it shows is that you are working and I am working. You are working to make your money. I am working to make my money. You believe in the traditional way of our people's call on their gods. More believe na system into the ancestors who are the people feeding you. They are the people.
No.
They are the people who made you who you are today and not those your ancestors. So since I am working and you are working, that makes what same. You believe in the ways of your ancestors, in the traditional way of their worship and practice. I believe in that of Nkendocha, even if it doesn't work for us. Why is it that you cannot be comfortable with me dwelling in that belief system that doesn't work, even when you know that you are doing the same? Because you just confirmed to me that an area Pumanya will not go for council and even in our war for cinema that it doesn't work. You confirmed it here.
Even those who open a religion who Christian might condemn. They condemn everything. That's the problem. Christian is not condemn other religion. That is the problem. Christianity, look at Hindu, no problem. No belief system. Manando Christian not condemn everything. And that's why we are battling. Ever since Christianity were better America buying yourself. All I know of your money about.
So the only problem here is it's not even that the Christian practice doesn't work, but the only problem here is that they are condemning other religions.
It doesn't work. It's built on lies. Christianity all very toxic, very cancerous. Just watch here Christianity. Everything is about condemnation. Everything is about actually here. na nke meriri na nne na nna gị ji gị na your ancestors no ọfọma mere iji ata ahụfụ. It's all about blame game. Yes, I go. Look, I was once a Christian, a very strong Christian.
Kelebe a pastor gwada na logo no your ancestors.
Ebuko people here now. That's not even Nana Metel. But I just found out. He said that. Ebuko people here.
Obi, he believe na Njonna. He believe na physically now. Na Njonna naga sometimes to affect ya na Njonna metalo.
Kele, ọwụ na Njonna metalo. Ọwụ na chere jụrụ ajụ. Ọwụ na Njonna metalo na affect ụmụazị. Ọwụ ndị ọcha ka ọ na-etiti oli na.
N'ụwa ka njọ ọrụ obi na o nwere ajụjụ nchọrọ ịjụ n'ụnụ. Njọ ọrụ ife nnidere ka ịza m ya so no anyị wee gaa na the next one. I believe na njọ nna metalụ ọ na njọ nne metalụ na affect ụmụ ya.
In what dimension?
No, go yes or no. Ka anyị wee gaa na
dimension. Yes and no. Yes and no. Man, I hear you one direct answer.
Okay. For you to say yes and no, what you have just confirmed to me is that name will ancestral causes.
Ancestral causes in what sense?
What you have just confirmed to me is that name will ancestral causes, but it is not applicable to everybody. The reason is because na nwoke biri ndụ ya kwụwa aka ya ọtọ. Nwoke biri ndụ ya kwụwa aka ya ọtọ. Ụmụ ya enjoy kwa benefit of uprightness ya. Nyawu n'owu. Then yes, na nwoke biri ndụ ya, for example, anini iwu onye ohi ama ihe je nwa anini ihe kwa ka na nwa n'ime business. Because you will assume that no problem there. He will say no or yes. Another one, now they go osu. I na clamo ka abolish you. In ojo ebe ana sondo osu aso. In a family aguru na ha osu. You cannot help it because you are buying them. By that age long, even the ancestors are on the ancestors are Hana that of Wanda. On the ancestors are battle also, but we can also how make it. But how is the newer generation? Now if I hadn't been now, all Mr. Mecca, there are two generations away. Burumado, where watch us, where look the next 70 years. It do a place. I am not now, as I go, yes, I'm no equal. Now, when the pastors talk about ancestral causes, they are not saying that all our ancestors are evil. Mind you, in the whole Bible story, there are those people who are branded evil in the Bible. Go and listen to the story of Cain and Abel. You know who is evil among the, and they talk about the generations in the Bible.
These are allegories. These are allegorical. They're all allegorical. So they're all just a reference point.
Compare with even many no one family they are Obi. What you don't do where you pack any of these things in the or a way one na mutari any menete a way nne mwe nya na nne mutari nne wo n'ime nete ka eku wee bịa o rekapa ebe a wee tupu ime wee mụtakwa onye dị otu a ejugido njụ wee jụta ife dị otu a wee gaa na nwaanyị ahụ ịchọsiri iri ịnụ or the innocent of that, you will judge her because of that ancestral ifa dị n'ime agbụrụ fa. Now, I'm asking Obi, since you know that all these things include why are you against pastors talking about ancestral causes when you know that
this is all in now why Christianity poisoned our land with righteousness. That's the problem. Christianity has made you to be a sinner and has asked you to repent from your sin. You go getting German and you see each other from Onjoro. Now, when you talk about ancestral causes or whatever, when I go now, all natural do lower tower ancestral causes mobile out there. They destroy cultures and tradition all over the world. Why will you go? I want to go to Bunyam. You have to know the correct days over there. I was not by zone India.
This no,
this is all reality. All reality. All reality. For 400 and something years, back is slave.
If ife ha mekọrọtalụ those days, why do you still choose them among their own?
Even choose. My people ọ bụrụ na ije na Australia iwe ebe echere ndị ụmụnna ya ndị ọrụ akpa aboriginals dị oji ọ wee gara n'ime ọrịa ebe a na-agwọ na akị na anụ mana ndị obodo ọnụnwa bụ ndị kriminal ekporo back in the days oju Australia fọwa bụ the president day Australia si ndị ọcha ebe ebe ha tinyere ụmụnna anyị n'obodo ọ kpakpụrụ n'ime ọrịa a na-agwọ na akị na-agbalị ọ na onwe ekuziri anyị
nwaanyị na oge ọwụ na-ekwu n'okwu ife merụta anyị ọ na-agbajebe ndị ọcha na nwa m na-ezu ohi. Is this a guarantee n'ihi ekwe ka nwa na anị yiri izu ohi?
Ngwa ka anyị itizi ya na be anyị, let us forget ya na a na-eje n'obodo ndị ọcha. Kedu ihe chere
ngụwa onye na-agbagharị? So I want us to know why na it's more like na mmadụ gwara obi na mmadụ na-ekwe n'ụbọchị a n'ọfụkworie na-atụchakwa na-eta ya na-ekwe ka ya amụ nwa ọkụ fụ na nwa ya na-ana n'iyi. Ị hapụgodu iteki care of nwa ya na-agba na-ana n'iyi, i wee gwawa onye ahụ nwa nke nkwanụ ọ na ịbụ ha no advantage for to you. Na onye nwa na-ezu ohi bịara nyeru gị aka dọta nwa nke m. Won't you see it as an advantage? So will you allow your son to perish because na nwa onye ọzọ na-ezu ohi? Therefore, let him perish, let your son perish.
Now, I want to allow my son to perish now, but I was saying about TV, the narrative, I want to understand the narrative. The narrative
na-epush ebe ahụ na oge ọhụụ na ekwu ogwu ife merụba anyị. Ndị ọcha agụsisi
people that mgbe sị ka anyị matazi ebe anyị kụzie maka bank anyị rapụzie maka obodo ndị ọcha
abataba ya tụrụ na sinsi anọ mba anyị ife obodo oyibo na-atụrụ ụtọ ịgbanyekwa obodo oyibo ebe ị nọ. So now amalụghị atụ ife na-emepe anyị ịgbanyebe ndị ọcha. Now you have confirmed na be ndị ọcha no matter alụ niile ahụ melu pepa that no gosiri na ha aka na ụmụmma. That is why you choose to abandon your own place and run to their own land. So it will be something very bad. No wunde anọ na Nigeria here anọ mbe ndị ọcha. Yes, anọ na Nigeria anọ mbe ndị ọcha, mana mụnwa nọ na Nigeria here nọrụ be anyị na-amụ atụ ngụnwa n'obodo oyibo firuru na ka nwee better life there. Ezugbo
nwere oge eji wee si na mụ ka nwee better life here. No, that's not what the issue here. Achọrọ m ka Nigeria dị mma. Achọrọ m ka Nigeria dị mma. No, achọrọ m ka Nigeria dị mma. Ndị ụka nwere population agba anyị. Gbarafu ichele ụmụnne anyị nwaanyị na nwoke n'ụlọ ụka every Sunday a na-akọ ji brajash, na-akọ spirituality, a na-akọ ewejila anyị ọnụ ya tego. Because when we population, ọ bụrụ na ndị ụka niile today gwa ụmụnne anyị pụta na
amamibe ịkpọbata mmadụ si ezigbo ibu na Okongwu send the guy request again.
show me update when we go on update ya tego.
Nchika batago now. So Okongwu send the guy request again now. The mafia. Gawani Robi.
Now, the energy of Jacob and Nigeria, every energy demands our right from the government, it changes. That's the problem. Who can represent the Ndo and give us solution? Natural solution of their problem. That's the also buying anyone. Back at one of the buying cable, but sure, no kind of scientific, and nobody Majazuka. But sure, what I'm not going to buy in your problem with your government. No, your government question provide your government question low your government question low hospital. Your government question the best schools, everything you can ever think of. But they're not doing that. Rather they teach the minds and the brain of Umunna, who cannot cover their solution with Jesus Christ. Go and pray, go and fast. You fast, give me a but at the end of the day, when we check all these things, it comes down to reality. So we check where it comes back to reality. They need money to solve one or two problems. At the end of the day, they need medical doctor for treatment. At the end of the day, the same person are working at Nakras will your solution. Never fasting for 100 days. Never for 20 million days. But she never wear a medical doctor. Oh, reality. So I went here, believe who believe. I want to move people never believe. But let us connect with reality, because all of the reality will put the solution I need in this life. Without reality, we keep on wallowing around in illusion. That's why you got religion the illusion called the money for them. I just to go and pray. Can you remember Luca? And that is it. Before I do something, you receive your anointing, it shall be well with you. And that is it. It ends there. It doesn't show many people. If you go even more than 1,000, J crusade for 3 months. You do more than 1,000. In 3 months, more than 1,000 she crusade to go for 1,000 of the more than 1,000 she from ever Amota nka Mozu, Yamaki, Yamaki, make a painter, Yamaki, Obi. I've been a family who get out here. I've been a family who, because even the children go to do a one. Ono mataya se carry ana maka jam wall wa jeje ife alo jemeno jeme business happen o ka jeme we fa abia na family ru mmadụ one ka ọ every month isi obodo iwo sendri ego ayo jiri nni agụ egbu a mmadụ one ka ọ ngwo nya every month na family let's say ni wonye bụ okafọ abia na mbe bụ okafọ niile every month ngwu ye nye ego ayo ji we ri nni. If you don't bring money, they are not going to eat. A lot of them. Not only limited to my family, to my friends as well. Yeah. Okay. A lot of the family who you was a ego you giving me hiring me. But I tell you, I do give money. Okay, it's not that they're hiring me. So meaning that they actually feed. And you are not the person paying the whole of their children's school fees. You are not the one paying the whole of their rentals. Na city and they're very happy. I do give some, yeah, of course. Yeah. So now, since you are not the one solely feeding them, since you are not the one
solely paying for their house rent. Since you are not the one solely clothing them, you are not the one sending them to school. Why do you people, the same thing with my family, why do you people always come up with this message of ojende ebe a na-alụ ọrụ ịbakwana n'ime iche na ụmụ nwa nọ n'obodo ka agba mbọ karịa ndị nọ na Nigeria? Is that what you are thinking?
No, Ezugo, we're not doing comparison here. All we are saying,
Obi, ebe ị nọ kịta, can you survive 2 years in Nigeria without going back? Can you do that?
Because this is what I know. I'm from Nigeria now. I've left Nigeria for a long time.
It is not about where you go. It is the truth that you cannot survive 1 year in Oboda without going back. That is the evidence. That is the evidence that message you know way totalo ndị nọ na Nigeria. Unu wey get us na la ye. No, kedu ụzọ na-eweta unu? Kedu ụzọ na-eweta unu? Kedu ụzọ na-eweta unu? Ego unu na-agwa anyị, Jesus cannot do this. Na ife ya emere nke awụ, jee mụọ ọrụ, jee rụọ ọrụ. Ndị na-agwa ife niile awụ ndị nwere shops do scattered. Everywhere Lagos. Ndị na-agwa ife awụ ndị nwere different shops and ndị nwere different akọlụ. Look, in your general advice, because if they don't know people, only man who can 7 days a week or my own name. These are poor people, these are peasants. You know my point. They don't say rich man. Okay, of course, majority of the world majority of okay. Donald Trump, the current president of America, and the most powerful man in the whole world. In case if you have forgotten, one of the the richest in America today. You will still count Donald Trump. So Abia in the economic world also live anime. Abia in the political scene also live on anime. All the area go Donald Trump or Yekitokene, we assume more power as the president of America, the most powerful man. We decide that he is going to take America back to Christ. That is going to, in fact, he started by saying that now he introduce Bible into the school curriculum. He started by bringing America back to Christ. Now, I want to ask you a question, Obi. Donald Trump, having seen it all, Donald Trump, having experienced the highest thing, experience here. In fact, budget Anambra State for 20 years without even knowing nobody before them. He has power. He can decide to command life within even poor this minute. What do you think that America is lacking? Look at the question what is it that you think that America is lacking? What is it you think that Donald Trump is lacking that makes Donald Trump to seriously having taken a stand by a lot of progressive Americans to take America back to life? Can you tell me that in they are lacking?
When the cherry have a told you about years ago, even Donald Trump were all empty rhetorics. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Look, let me tell you, people are waking up all over the world. This country, not here. There was a time our prime minister made his statement.
Nigerians are waking up. Wrong waking up. Can Nigeria wake up? Can you assume that people are waking up? There are more Christians. You know, assuming here. People are even
more Christians. Where? Get me more Christians.
I'm in Europe.
Get me on Europe. Get me on Europe. Where are you? Get me on Europe.
I am in Spain.
You know, Spain.
one person. One person. One person na live gonna practice the real omenala ndị Igbo. Gwagoro m ndị niile na-apụta
what is omenala? You see, you guys are being unnecessary aggressive. You see, you see not Spain. You see, this is the problem with Hindu Christian. You see, listen.
The first Christian, you have a hatred to Ebukobi. I don't know what you guys do before.
Is it a problem? If we go,
the practice now, we know practice how women are.
Is it the problem with Hindu Christian? You want to know? No, I'm not aggressive. I'm not aggressive. All this while. Okay, Spain. England. Christianity is dead in Europe. Christianity is dead. Christianity is dead in Europe. Even that you are spending on here, I can guarantee you. I can guarantee you. Listen, I can guarantee you. I'm just spending. Who can hear the close of my spend? Nothing. Christianity is dead in Europe. It's dead. It's dead in Europe.
Go to church in England.
He's dead in Europe. You did not spend It's your challenge. It's your challenge. Your sons are Patano Tutu, 7 o'clock in the morning, 6. When you come over, there's a people who don't come over Spain and go to one of the Afudia.
My brother.
It's your
many churches on Sunday.
Obi, now my brother never. Let me moderate this program. Don't go away by Obi.
Yeah, my brother.
Kaine, Emana Yepona a long time. Kaine, our brother at least time go see Ajo Ajo. Kaina Ajo Ajo, Oye Juibe, Osa, Oye Juibe, Osa, go. My brother, Ganiru.
Okay, as you go. I'm not going to before people got to this our brother. I want to hear you before. How about you from Korea? Ebuko be Meleha. One thing, Ebuko age you put to Ebuko. And then I go comment section ever since this one. Nobody have said evil single something the wrong. Ebuko. What this is our brother now. This is our brother. Bokotaya. The first no would Christian then Ebuko be by men. Ki Jawatako. Or is she condemn Christianity? Even Christianity is in there, man. He condemn more generally. Directly to one place. No one in a woman, I don't you go to the Nishi in a top with Hana, I top for a single way to be sitting here for formality. A sitting here woman. I know I took out you came of one in a Igbo. On the real after social media, and I said we were doing no men away. Can I make the real men around?
Everybody help me out. I go there with you because when I have a that now is lying. Everybody, I go there. Everybody. Something like that. So one day, let me tell you something. If that's a program, what the truth? Be a man of your own. I don't come there and be just you're just renting. You're
condemning Christianity. You are condemning Christianity. And now I say that how can you condemn Christianity? That's that now
at the end of the day, I'm so excited about this. I was once a Christian, a staunch one. But once they're going to wake up, all close here. I don't know any figure.
I am in UK at the moment. There is a lot of churches here. I also
Okay,
saw a rhapsody
there's no
preaching.
doubt. There's no doubt.
Chelulu,
England. Can we go
I,
England, sir?
I also saw a little moment of truth.
So don't
Chelulu,
come here and insult anybody. That's
hold on,
very
Obi. I also saw a little moment of truth.
don't tell you this man went to England.
Western world, a bit of go, a man, it afọ gị nke as if no plan God in a Western world.
My brother will get to
Ezigbo, can I say something?
Yeah, brother, get batara ngwa gawa n'iru.
Okay. Ekele m unu.
So when you went to go because one to comment section that will shape on money. I know here as woman I to call comment section so we are here to talk.
Let us embrace constructive criticism. You gotta go disagree with somebody based on if you can happen agree or go away quiet. Our brother
Only one or two things I'm actually eating to on you know. Like I'm talking now, I'm in UK, I'm in London now. I'm in London. I reside in London. In Kembo, sometimes on our own, like when the buy na didn't na mmadụ nọ n'ụlọ mụrụ ihe ere ihe n'ahịa. Anọ m na London from ebe m bi, from nga m bi na yard ebe m bi ruo na the next roundabout ama m church ole nọ na ya, and church a na the busy steady. People pụtara na-asị that na ndị a butere church na ha dị ekpezi church eji ụlọ church mere ebe mmanya. Ebe anyị hụrụ ndị a na-emere social media were AI mee ihe a ga-eme sị gị na eji ụlọ church mere ebe na-aṅụ mmanya, asị gị na ọ na London. Ị ga ebe ahụ ịfụ na ndị mmadụ nọ dị a na-akụchi aka ike. You know, I don't know. Enwere mgbe our fathers nna anyị ha na-eme omenala ụkwụ ihe ndị a mege kịta o. Mgbe a na-eme omenala, my uncle na-eme omenala, onye omenala ọ na-emesef mgbe every January a ga-akpọ ndị fada ga-abịa akpọ ụka na village anyị, ha nwa ga-eburu oche bịa nọnye ndị ụka.
You tell me you can bring another person. Thank you.
Nwere obi aṅụrị n'ụbọchị enweghị onye na-akọ ndị omenala ọnụ, enweghị onye na-akọ ndị ụka ọnụ. Everything obodo ebiri n'udo, things na-aga in order. What is happening these days? Ihe na-emezi this time around. What is the root are we going back to now? Is it the root of violence or the root of how our fathers were doing it before? This is the question I always ask, because I don't understand the roots and the cook here. Ndị butere church na-ekpe church na-ekpechi church ha ike na-ekpechi ike kama na ihe mere Nigeria bụ na everything in Nigeria is na dị iche, everything in Africa na dị different. Ị ga-ahụ hotel church nọ na onye chọta ofu n'ụlọ ya emepe church a na-ebupụta speaker na road speaker
na-ebe second Noela biko ezitie this program batakwazi again. Ezitie this program batakwazi again. Okay, gawa n'iru sir.
Ị na-aghọta the thing mere be anyị o ji dị ka ga-asị na be anyị noise adịghị too much because of how otu esi ekpe ihe a na esi eme ma omenala ma ụka na be anyị. onye mepe ofu ọnụ ụlọ chọọchị obupụta spika outside bupụta ahụ ji outside mkpọtụ anaghị everywhere. Ndị pụtara ndị si Chineke kpọrọ ha, ndị Chineke kpọrọ ma ndị kpọrọ onwe ha a na-emegharị mkpọtụ everywhere. Ọ dịka ya n'obodo a m nọ na ya now, chọọchị juru everywhere but you can never hear any noise. Ụlọ chọọchị ọbụla nwere soundproof. Any noise ọbụla a na-eme n'ime ụlọ chọọchị na-ahide n'ime ụlọ chọọchị dị a, ọ na-silence inside there. It cannot come outside. Aga chọọchị 1 2 3 eme ihe a na-eme agbasa onye ọbụla ala. Very easy. A na-aga service ole in a day. A na-aga first service, second service, third service. Things na-aga, everything na-aga ọfụma. But abịa na baya everything ahụrụ ihe. Mata ya sepụtara were Bible gba ọkụ ndị mmadụ efelie na ha anya emepele ha. We now see ahụ na nke anyị ji wụrụ mmadụ. Now we are going back to the roots. If you want to worship what you want to worship, you are free to do whatever you want to do. Nobody disturbs you. But don't use your kai akwaforo onye ọzọ shinap. This is what our people don't understand. Like now, when you see Matthias on the road, the way he do about this is that is disgusting. Even my mother knows my mother insult. Even my father knows my father insult. No Bible, anyhow, which is not the way. Everybody know onye can change your mind so also that in onye mind nobody can me or money my. So our brothers know that now we are going back to roots. Let them check the routes they are going. Route ana go, na akosiri ụmụaka ba anyị ka esi agwọ ọgwụ. Enwezi nwatakịrị kwere eme anything, enwezi onye kwere ama ọrụ, enwezi onye kwere agbagbo, enwezi onye kwere eme business. Onye ọbụla chiri ibute ego. Ọ the route a na-aga ihe a ga-agwọ ọgwụ, agwọ kite, adọwa, actually make money by all means. Is that the route a na-aga ihe? This is what I ask. And my judge stadium, we onye sagam here. Yem na no route. I'm not the main route a na-aga ihe. Because ezugo ke route nke a na-aga ihe.
Not here. So to you, going back to our root, that is your understanding. One name, as you are now, in more able.
In 1 second or 2 seconds,
Okay. So it was very, very happy. Now you adopt to other people's, another man's way of life. Are you happy about that one? Just other people's way of life, you don't have to immediately adopt. That's against yours.
other people way of life or acceptable.
Yeah, which is from even who go see Igbo Christian according to Igbo Christian.
Yes, I am a Christian.
All
Christian.
Right. So I present it to you, Jesus Christ as your Savior. All right. Now England like me, right?
Yeah.
I only pray for way for you to come and live in England freely and be working in England. I only pray for way for you to live there. Imagine the England. You think you just came in like that, or you just but no. You know possible to be here today. Okay, people that look like you, your brothers and sisters that were suppressed, died died because of your sake. Telling me calm down. Oh my God! A very different thing. Different thing. Look at Titoko no, Titoko na America. Oh, parents came out and protested. If I never find the wrong way, Titoko. Children lost daddy and mommy. He came a little more but Mandela was in prison for 27 years because of his people. The same thing happened. Apartheid. We all witnessed that. Still because them go. Civil rights activists you go because of Mandela. They fought for Barari. So but as they say to clear the ground for us to be able to be free. No, I say not Jesus was up there. Have you can't you think? Tell them my history. You should know that no one them when I get up. Bundu never had you will do line. Still around ground that you will meet away, but I'm over the window. It doesn't seem no Jesus who your savior personally.
He is my savior.
Have you asked get out your savior? Open your ancestors have preserved for their sperm. I can't tell you. Where plant here na Igbo today? Plant here as we need. If I not preserve for that sperm, the where planting more. If that the same as Jesus save you, open your dad or your grandparents who they have escape with the war, but for banana in water. But you know, say about when we can one time again, you can't undo that. The same as yourself. Save all from what?
I wouldn't know who one of these people be to you. By name, we kick a ribbon in my head.
And so what? And so what?
This all this and they are not us.
Yes, so what? Even today, when we Bushmen, it's not South America, Amazon, it's Amazon forest, not just the people even.
When you went obi about speed too much, get that.
About speed, just go and read the history about the movement. All right. Okay, now.
I was na Kaiba speed, okay, wouldn't o nwere ebe ịjụrụ nwanne m nwoke ajụjụ wee sị ya Igbo onye Igbo wee saa agụ wee sị na in few seconds I can explain to you onye mbụ ọ bụrụgodu na nkọwa alụghị m amaghịzi akọwa nna m ka adara ịbụ njebe be n'abalị a nruo be n'abalị a gwa m na nna m do nyekwara m aka wee kọwara m onye nwụ maka na nna m ka nọ ndụ and that's na ndị Igbo kwuru okwu sị na nwata mmanụ nna ya na ọgbadogogo na nwata mmanụ nna ya amalụgo
ndụgbọ
the question of eme onye bụ unu na-ajụ owo unu jos gbarụ ma na-ajụ ajụjụ a mana bifo ma gaa n'iru o nwere ajụjụ m jụrụ mbụ mma alakịkwa ka esa anya n'ihu nwanne anyị nwoke a maka na ahamalaki ka enye unu opportunity unu ya eji wee piofelu ịghọtago ịchịsasatiri ife na-ekwu ụbọchị engage maazị dibia in an argument na Facebook, he will close his comment section for good. He will close his comment section for good maka ọmụ ka a na-akpọ eje Lagos irucha Lagos anyị echighata gbazi Ọnịcha ebe a ka moto anyị ga-agbawa speed na obi ajụjụ ahụ m chọrọ ejowe owu nna gị bụ Noela emere m expect na ị nọ na program a now, right? Oge ọ nọ okay. Question ahụ m chọrọ ịjụrụ mba owu o nwere ife mere anyị ji wee kwute okwu you talked about nọ ndị ife na-esiri ike nọ n'ụlọ ụka nọ ndị ife na-esiri ike nọ ndị ụwa na-atụ n'ọnụ ịghọtago wee jụọ ya ajụjụ wee sịghụ America as a country and Donald Trump na-achị ha who when you talk about ego ọ nọ n'ife a na-ekwu. When you talk about power, now the most powerful man that. When you talk about resources, America na will go na ebi mbu we be. We say that America, na Donald Trump proved that America is going back to God. And he started by saying that the Bible will be introduced into the school curriculum. In fact, he made it clear that people now their place here in prison here. In fact, the majority of the elites in North America seem to be seeing reasons with the Donald Trump. A lot of people who are in America back the Donald Trump 100%. nwejọ question nwesị obi ị nwere ike ịgwa anyị kere ife dị ife ahụ Amerịka n'ala ha ji wee na-achịchị ya back to God onye ego ka material things.
Donald Trump all political statement.
Donald Trump political statement.
All political statement. All Donald Trump making. It's a political statement. Nothing changes. Nothing changes. Nothing changes. Nothing changes.
If you say that the majority of Americans doesn't go to church anymore or does not go to church anymore, it's not under Britain I got church anymore. Don't you think that if Donald Trump should make that as a political statement that he's going to lose election? Don't you think so?
No, Donald Trump was destined to win the election anyway because he was running against Mwanya. Yet America can already for female president. Yet Obama can contest against Donald or you lose the election. Yet that's a simple fact. Yet Obama contest against Mwanya.
We are not talking about opponents here. We're not talking about opponents here. Even Najowo, okay, let us use Donald Trump. Let us use Donald Trump as an example. Let us forget about America as a country. Donald Trump is a man who almost have every single thing. Why do you think Donald Trump still, in fact, why do you think that he seems to use every avenue to proclaim his Christian faith? And he proclaims his faith in Christ. Why do you think he always do that?
Of course, every Christian government is just a belief system. Does it change anything? America, bureaucracy, all of science, technology. It's just a belief system. You just believe. It makes you comfortable and nothing more. Technology power technology is religion is religion is just a system. Religion is very inconsequential.
Yeah. Donald Trump, what is his name?
Before I say go, before I say go, open you check, you know, get president Ukraine in America. Even if all where no one white people in Malika, you ain't woman. I want to try to carry you Ukraine. On a white people. Malika Jekumi. No, we don't go Russia. I can't to
you are not going to the cowards into whatever. I'm fat now. All
reality. One time, okay, going back to the roots. Going back to the root to our go. No, can we discover one?
No,
if you
this my brother now. Brother will you in abroad.
Of course, I'm England, yeah. I'm England. I'm not okay. I'm really well here. I didn't have it. Yeah, I'm clearly, yeah. Even like how are you going to find her?
Go with your parliament need to go Munaya Nobi.
I'm not going to say when they will go.
Yeah, you're going to have Nobi, you bear a load.
I'm more in Nobi. All my dad now. All my dad. What can yeah.
Okay, Odugunu in an obi.
Yeah.
And that assume no na alocha no na obi.
It's what to say, yet I go.
Ụmụ anyị na-achọ onye ya akọ ọ na be nke ya abịa ka ekọ n'elu rufu oke ya akọ
anyị nwere ọdụ abịa n'ala Igbo yeta anyị nwere ọrịa na ọrịa adịchazi ebe anyị aka na.
Okay, another question. Since they realize that na anyị supposed ịda akọ ugbo ji ole ka i gwupụtara na n'ubi gị na last farming season?
Ọdụdụ m Nigeria na ezugo aka n'Europe or just a very maybe 5% of ndị obodo na-akọ ọlụ yọtago. Just 5%.
Oh, so Abia in Europe, 5% of the obodo na-akọ ọlụ. You believe in science and technology. You believe in revolution. But you still want to remain in those stone age by talking about Obi, who still cultivates Ife or also the family are there.
Ezugo, what we're saying is this. Ezugo, after the best of the same father flocks together.
How?
I want to ask it a well and good religion that it's okay.
How?
I think one of the matter that one because you do one and one man. The number I have kind of shingle my religion. People now are in a comment session. I am Brazil. Even if we had to Nirun Nam, I will Makashi. Just go down the time, you tell me in Adonilo. I don't know that anymore. I don't want to do it. I'm not going to meet you.
Thank you, Nmiri Dubono. Thank everybody. Obi, everybody tell me in Adonilo. Everybody tell me in Adonilo. Thank you, Nmiri Dubono. Or Nimeru Mukonato. I'm talking about communal. Achọ nke anyị na-adọ factual ife anyị na-ekwu esi na onwere mgbe ite mmiri na-adọ n'ilo tankị mmiri ọ na-adọ n'ime rumu ka ọ na-adọ na palọ ụlọ
ọ na-adọ n'ilo.
So unu enwere problem with development and the revolution of events with that technology changing. We problem with that technology changing 10 minutes to tank.
Harmony with each other. Because I saw all these things while I was growing up. Even and this new generation Christianity going to put this thing, put a line. I went to the Catholic Church, my Anglican. You gotta go. Yes, I don't subscribe to Christianity, but to this the new generation church, which is Pentecostal, that was in nearby badly. I know there's no one. Even if we go down with 10 million and done, you gotta go. I'm just I'm like you put here. Key. On that like that, I'm not if I put to get another is no one. She got to go. One day, the way you put in media, okay, no harmony again with that commonwealth capable. But almost each day, even though we had a she had a year, you will have a bank and a bank. You have to go, Messiana, buy all that peace with each other. Now, you must try, I see not even the woman in mind, but I want to tell you why you put a new letter. Oh, diabetic wound now. Also of the leg, all diabetic wounds.
Can even Mamumuchu? Mamumuchu,
oh, it could that all diabetic. Oh, she could be diabetic. Yet I would know not even many years ago.
Although diabetic, it is proven that not diabetic. Can even mediate or the fact that she's not diabetic.
Ezugo. Then we the poison though. Alright? Look, I am not saying anybody can you there. I'm not saying although
So in other words, Obi, he believe in a new land.
unbelievable. You have to go. Unbelievable. What I'm trying to tell you now. Of course, you should now. Of course,
So
financial growth.
ebe ọwụ na-ema na nsi Igbo ọ ndụ kapụ nsi nyere nsi iji wee sị na ebe na ndị Igbo taa na nwanne na-esezi ibe ya ndụ ọ ndụ kasịrị gị nyere nsi ọ ndụ ka na manufacture nsi.
When I do, what happened though in this recent time? Because other like that before.
Onye kwu na ọdọ like that before.
Other now.
Onye kwu na ọdọ like that before.
As you go, other.
Obi chelululu kere ife na-emegide ndị mmadụ mgbe gboo ha wee gbara ọsọ wee gbakwuru alụsị for protection.
Can she call anyị na yetego maybe ndị a na-emegbu emegbu or something like that yetego
ndị a na-emegbu emegbu na-achọ nche ha wee fi inuo na alụsị nche protect ya beta ha wee gbalụ wee gbakwuga alụsị kere ife unu ya ejizi ekwu na etu nsi
ezugbo anọrọmụdị ya ihe mmadụ na-etobi iru nna nna m na-abụ onye ọka enwere asịra m na anya enye nshi bọta ọ bụrụ ka anyị si ekwu echebe asịra m na ọ dụrụ yetego ezugo ahụ ihe mmadụ kọcha ọrụ chere ka m bịa akọcha ọrụ back in the days akọcha ihe ubi ụmụ ndị na-eji ezu ihe n'ubi yetago of course onye a na-aga ezu ihe na-edo nshi n'ubi ya itinye echidi ya ebe were makwa na mgbọrọgwụ na mkpa akwụkwọ emisi o nwere certain herbs you mix it together. You make your skin or never aroma, just like acid and a woman. What I'm saying in this present time, most of the
na nsi Igbo mana kedu ife kpatara o ji duzie kịta ọdụzie ka ya asị na-emeziri ọdụzie tụra mpa na nka ndị ọha ajụjụ kịta
mba don't put words in my mouth. Agwara m gị anyị ji aka anyị na-etitoko onwe anyị, anyị ji aka anyị si na anyị bụ ajọ mmadụ, anyị ji aka anyị si na anyị na-enwe nche a na-agụ ya n'egwu because na ụka bịara na-epreach that nonsense.
Mana ajụgonu nsi chelululu obi ajụgonu ngụ nsi ọdụ esi m na nsi Igbo onye na-enye nsi ọnụọhụ mmadụ na-enye nsi esi na anyị ji aka anyị akpụtọkọ onwe
anyị na-enye nsi but anyị gazi na-agụ egwu na anyị na-enye nsi na anyị na-enye nsi anyị na-egbu mmadụ. That's what I'm saying. Look, we have planted this in our Ezugo check Ezugo anyị nwere mmara be anyị inwe mmara be gị Ezugo inwe mmara be gị enwere m mmara be m anyị mara na mma eji eme ihe ọma a ga-ejikwa eme ihe ọjọọ na ọhụụ nsu dị na be anyị mma ahụ ihe ọma ka eji eme eji ewere abacha ji eji ebecha oroma eji ewere abacha ede ị na-ana na-ekwu Ezugo anyị nwere mma na be anyị ma nke nnukwu ma nke obere ọdụ ya bụ mma ahụ na-eme ebe ọma mee ebe ọjọọ eji mma abacha ji eji abacha ede eji ebecha oroma eji mma ebe anụ a lot of things all for such purpose ejidere ya but ọ bụrụ na mfụtata ka na-asị na onye mejọọ ụmụanya mma na-agụ ya ka egwu a na-enye na preaching n'ụlọ ụka onye mere ụmụanya mma before a man na-eme poison the minds of people to burn their consciousness onye mezie ama mma na-akpụgharịzi mma so ibe eme tata bụ na ndị Pentecostal bịara na-agụ ya ka egwu anyị na-enye nchi anaghị enye nchi asịrị m na nchi ha dọrọ ụbọchị ugbo mana ọ bụrụ ka echi ekwuzie today ọ gazi people's consciousness Any little thing as on she. Only when diabetic wound or also of the leg, as you know, in the Kenya. That is wrong with narrative, or even the wound. What he was. It's okay, Jilly, why you? You don't have the idea all the time. I imagine you know, natural. I know I go for more, I go for more. Let I go to we are the ones poisoning our consciousness. You got to go with you, shine on all Africa. Oh, I see, when you talk about my answer, I'm telling you, not going to preach here study. Before my name, always I have you to take on charging our approval by my own. That is what is also boiling the cooking. Yet, most of these things are in a who is like we're over kind of you go exaggerating. They're not really as it is. We don't go to medical checkup. And we don't check our sugar level, we don't check our cholesterol level. Before one many a buying a borderline from being diabetic. And because we don't go for health check, before one many do diabetic. And they do diabetic, the chances of him even an ulcer of the leg or diabetic wound there. Because now even because my guy do diabetic here, I only they check up all the time. And they check more when they life 5 hours no where. If you don't know the bachiba. Because even go down that place, they should go go. And then they go buy. So most of this even I think they know diabetic wound. Cover on a poor health. I'm telling you, if you want to change your medical record, if you know I see them that they knew that drone, they would give you marriage. Of course, I didn't know shit. You check here, most people know elephantitis, whatever I call it, in the 80s. That's how people who might be the ball shoe. What about that by the village? I said pass. But since I did ball shoe, how many people? Another one, this issue of the new land, how many rich people are here? How many rich people are here and buy? If most people they say will do, just a normal person no in a village. But how many rich people are here in you and buy? I don't have chicken one came. I have men with poison anyway, of course. One in the young poison, or in a young poison. Yet I go poison, I go limited to Igbo alone. Manobodo, you have poison from the mother. And I spike, you just club on Obodo, and I spike my own wine. DJ club, Bobia. You don't make careless, gas and spike or drink. Yet I go. What do they see me? Which I of course or problem with KJ, and then I just spike a little my own wine, okay, with your Palawan, and I get it to go. Then we get the process of attack. So, you get poison though they are done it. But I have Buziaki, yet I go. Omuziane zo nwanya nye because we go on all when they make the line better than an Igbo. Here I was some family people who do before. One silly stupid pastor after saying one dibia. I say I'm not limited. And Ibara Kwanubu or one man like no more going idea. Just come off when you go. Oh, poison go your mind. Obviously, actually, you know where each that's one day in that part of the side of the family, not the talented, the education or something, then need the financial support. It is there because of no money. It creates go poverty. Oh, no one means what you are, which has the apple, it creates go poverty there. Or if this is similar, you are buying a home like I don't know why. Let us look inward, why. I said, I'm on here, our belief system. On the kind of call bonus, we should be demanding for. For value additions to our life technologically. They have left us. I can't only Jesus. Bye. Jesus, I get the route long time ago. I feel I'm joke and but all just very few. Almost 99% of churches they are doing. Some have been converted to club. If on Sunday in the morning, almost one day, I want an opportunity as you go. In fact, I mean, my your number. My messenger, your phone number.
You put it on an side and can just happen.
No, of course, now, no, open a problem, Kobo. I actually lose Ebugo. I say, I'm not a joke about Obo.
Now, no,
The percentage is very, very, very minimal.
Obi, let me analyze all these points you have raised. You admitted that Nana Fancy die. That's number
Of
one.
course.
In some way, if you want Nana Tonto buy, right? Okay, Nana Tonto buy.
Of course, yeah.
You will say, I need or the China Nule, Aposana in it.
Yes, you go. You see, you don't change narrative because I just made a statement. You go. Don't be emotional about it. Don't be excited. Open book, whatever ambiguous.
How many minutes in your keep at you? I need or the China Nule. Mwekugwa anyị niile ndị ntọ atọchaga anyị awareness ya ha na-ekreti ka ndị mmadụ ji wee zere hapụ incidents nwere ike result ntọ ha agbafere ọkwa the same way ka esi wee na-agwa ndị be anyị amụmife unu ji afide difficult na a na-ekwu ife ụjọ ndị be anyị na-eme a na-ekwu na ndị a na-atọ ntọ ndị anwa na ụmụnne anyị na-atọ ntọ ịkpa nsị adọrọ different from ịtọ ntọ adọrọ different from igbu mmadụ ha ncha niile nwe ajọ ife anyị niile na-eme ụmụnne anyị na-eme ihe now afọzi m ife onye ejiwa na-ekwu okwu na na-akpa nsị ngụnwa acceptụ na na-akpa oke iberivu na-enwe na anyụkwu doro ire obi.
Of course, I wouldn't believe. I wouldn't believe.
Now, do you think that they were reason battle and put some people here increase more than even 1991 or more than 1980 something? Do you think they were reason?
Of course, because now I am a responsible government.
Is that
government
has nothing to do with government?
No, I'm going to go. Listen. I am with a social safety net.
Because I'm all possibly personal to do with government or government they have control my brain and my mind. Like that. It has nothing to do with government this or government that. Jealousy is there. It doesn't matter. It is personal. It has nothing to do with government. When the government here, man, and you put the court shop. When is the government here, make a court shop. Otherwise, when you say, "No, Macadon, when I call, go to where to want to." Or on tap, who 10 million, who 15. Who would say, "Guy, the chief for Yalo." Manon, I go 100 million, not 200, and not 500. Come on, show you I know 1 billion. Say, all the people not because you can't walk court shop. When you know about it. Now, knowing very well that now they increase day by day, and Nancy, and Nancy, Naga Paripaso. Can you say, I mean, Nancy, if I to consider spirituality, to one mother, Makenu, we fat to consider Bukoti Duman and Bukotano, Devenu Mato, we are sorry. Can you see, if you believe what? Now, because no one would refer through spiritual concussion, that spiritual proclamation can also heal that thing. A typical example is Mamu Muchu Unujelune Pilonoba. That could have been a good and perfect example. That could have been a good and perfect example for you people to prove to us that in a new adorable. But it wasn't proved because Nanka on their own. Every single thing on need to but still, Nka on their own, on the way abandoned the woman. So now, even now, owner, Obi, Ona, Natakun, Econometia, the buy from me for job, now they may see Otokayasina Guru, they put a hand and the Bomerifa. unu agbapụta as far as I believe only na spirituality na mmadụ nwere ike ịkọnkọt ofu ọgwụ spiritually project ya ya ọ baa na
It's a lie. It can never happen.
so kedu ka esi agwa enyi ure
I don't know when she's not here no now.
agwọcha
It's just like acid.
kelu ka esi edebe nsọrọ ya ka esi edebe nsọrọ ya
acid all the same thing.
obi kelu ka esi edebe mmadụ enyi ure wụrụ akpụkpụ sọrọ ya ife aha esi na akpụkpụ gaa baa n'ọkpa onye ahụ
What I'm saying, what if you come out spiritually and what money? It doesn't happen. It can happen.
Well,